The list of people who've turned on him, who has gone from friend to foe, is so incredibly long.
And now you can add Omarosa to that growing list. Congratulations, conservatives. You idiots insist on playing identity politics, and now it's taking a huge bite out of your ass. And ooh, the butt hurt you're experiencing right now is only the beginning. Omarosa is showing you what black men knew all along. Hell hath no fury like a black woman's scorn. Omarosa didn't like being fired. She didn't like not having access to President Trump, and she didn't like the fact that he lied about knowing that John Kelly booted her out of the White House. So guess what? He gotta pay. Omarosa is a snake, not a dog, a snake. She knew in her heart that she was going to betray President Trump. So she begins to secretly record everyone even before Trump was elected. Ooh, that's so scandalous. So when she couldn't get what she wanted, she got what she needed, which was revenge. And thus you have her new book, Unhinged, along with 200 secret recordings as a result. And now you have all these black conservatives running scared and yelling like, "Oh, massa, please don't be angry at us. We ain't all that way. That old mean old Omarosa, she ain't no good. I do declare she ain't. Just give us a chance, massa. We's never gonna do you wrong." You see, white conservatives, #NotAll, are so thirsty for liberal approval that they're willing to accept any black person to join their conservative Negro League, regardless of their shady past, corrupt character, hypocrisy, and ill intentions. As long as black folks spew conservative talking points and go after the black community, they are accepted with open arms. And just when these opportunists stay true to their character, they bite you back by playing the race card, and you have the nerve to clutch your pearls in shock.
I've always been good to you people. I've always been good to you people. I've always been good to you people. Sophia!
Welcome to the world of identity politics, a democratic game you are destined to lose. As many of you know, I've never been a supporter of Joy Villa, Candace Owens, or Omarosa Newman. But out of all of these ladies, I've gone after Candace Owens the most because that heifer tried to get me killed, and she called me a crackhead for growing up poor. So when I warned conservatives that Omarosa is also an opportunist who could never be trusted, they sicked their lynch mob after me. They didn't like it when I was telling the truth about one of their favorite blacks being a low-life piece of shit who was only looking out for herself and not the Republican Party. But because there are only a few black conservatives here on the right, I was told to shut up and play along because according to these thirsty white conservatives, we need as many blacks as we can get. I don't understand how President Trump didn't see this coming. It makes me question his judgment about certain individuals he allowed in his inner circle. Omarosa is a snake. She's always been a snake. Why is this news to you people? I'll tell you why. The bigotry of low expectation that white liberals hold for black folks. Most white conservatives also hold the same low standards. Listen up, black community. We ain't cool, but believe me when I tell you that you could be a con artist, rapist, thief, pedophile, gangbanger. It doesn't matter. As long as you're not O.J. Simpson and you're speaking conservative talking points, white conservatives will accept you with open arms. They have very low standards when it comes to black folks joining the conservative plantation. And when the President of the United States said that he only kept Omarosa because she said nice things about him, you know that the bar of low expectation has been set to ground zero. For those of you who don't know about Omarosa's past, allow me to give you a brief history lesson. During the year 1993, Omarosa worked for then Vice President Al Gore as a scheduling correspondent. Omarosa was so bad at her job that Al Gore's office administrator, Mary Margaret Overbay, said that she was the worst hire they ever had. And even though she was the highest paid employee there, people within the Gore administration complained that she was difficult to work with. So instead of firing Omarosa, the Gore administration decided to transfer her to work under Bill Clinton as the Deputy Director of Presidential Personnel. They did this because they didn't want to be accused of being racist if they fired her. While working under Bill Clinton, she only lasted 8 months until she was kicked out of the White House and placed into the Commerce Department under her new boss, Cheryl Shavers, who said that Omarosa was a terrible employee who was unqualified and disruptive, so she had to be removed.
You're fired. Go.
After being fired from the Department of Commerce, Omarosa resorted to working as a substitute teacher for the Los Angeles Unified School District and selling cell phones. In 2004, after auditioning for the new reality TV show, The Apprentice, Omarosa was picked as one of the contestants but was fired during week 9. People thought that Omarosa's 15 minutes of fame was up, but in truth, she was only getting started. Several months later, she landed her own TV show along with cameo appearances from Donald Trump called The Ultimate Merger, a knockoff show similar to The Bachelorette, in which 12 men who were chosen by Donald Trump to compete for Omarosa's affection. After the completion of that abomination, Omarosa appeared on various TV shows like Girls Behaving Badly, Fear Factor, The Surreal Life, Flavor of Love, Celebrity Apprentice, All-Star Celebrity Apprentice, Say Yes to the Dress, and her latest reality show appearance, Celebrity Big Brother, where she begins to slam President Trump after being fired during the month of December 2017.
I was haunted by tweets every single day. Like, what is he going to tweet next?
Does anybody say to him, "What are you doing?"
I mean, I tried to be that person, and then all of the people around him attacked me.
Should we be worried? Because we are worried, but I need you to say, no, it's going to be okay.
Okay, no, it's going to not be okay. It's not.
Now brace yourself. In a few seconds, I'm going to share with you some mind-blowing information about Omarosa. Just like Joy Villa and Candace Owens, Omarosa was a hardcore Democrat. She was also a huge supporter of Hillary Clinton during her quest to become president in 2008. Hillary Clinton lost the Democratic primaries to Barack Obama, which was a huge disappointment to Omarosa. However, never missing out on an opportunity to join the cool kids crowd, Omarosa supported and celebrated the re-election of Barack Obama in 2012. Now here's where it gets good. In 2014, Hillary Clinton announced her intentions of running for president in 2016. And guess who was right there by her side? Omarosa is one of Hillary's loyal supporters who jokingly said on MSNBC News that she had Hillary's name tattooed on her left arm.
Given everything that you've just said here today, would you vote for Donald Trump?
I'm a diehard Democrat. Come on, I got Hillary Clinton tattooed on my left arm. No, I mean,
is that true?
It's no. It's
But she's made the point.
She also said that Hillary Clinton would have been an exceptional president. So you have this friend of President Donald Trump, who in her own words said that she is a die-hard Democrat, and she professed her loyalty to Hillary Clinton on national TV. Not to mention that she was part of Hillary Clinton's first presidential campaign in 2008. Omarosa, like most Democrats, love to play identity politics, and Omarosa only wanted Hillary Clinton to become president because she has a uterus. So in 2015, President Trump, in all his wisdom, went to Omarosa, asked her to leave Hillary's presidential campaign and join his. And what's so funny is that most conservatives don't see anything wrong with this. They think that someone who was loyal to Hillary Clinton would be just as loyal to Donald Trump. The bigotry of low expectation, along with identity politics for conservatives, is a hell of a drug. Just so you know, this isn't a reason why I hate Omarosa. Oh no, I hate her for a completely different reason that has nothing to do with politics. You see, in 2010, Omarosa met Michael Clark Duncan in Whole Foods, and they started dating shortly afterwards. On July the 13th, 2012, Michael had a heart attack inside his home. Omarosa stated that she performed CPR until the ambulance arrived. Michael was rushed to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, where he died less than 2 months later. While Michael was in a coma, Omarosa told his family as well as the press that she and Michael were secretly engaged. This was a lie. You see, Michael is very close to his mother, and if he was going to ask Omarosa to marry him, he was going to tell his mother first, along with his sister, who both denied this engagement. But that's not the worst of it. During the reading of Michael's last will and testament, the Duncan family was shocked to have learned that Omarosa was the main beneficiary of Michael's $18 million estate. The legal documents were changed and signed by Michael several months before his death. By the way, the day that Michael Clark Duncan died, Omarosa was on a luxury cruise. Oh, but it gets even worse. Omarosa takes over the funeral arrangement for her fiancé, which included exclusive broadcasting rights to CNN, a press conference, followed by a red carpet entry. Friends and family of Michael Clark Duncan were told by Omarosa that taking pictures during the ceremony was forbidden because a designated photographer was assigned to the funeral, and that those pictures would be available for purchase at a later date.
This is the first I've heard about this, and for her to have an issue with me putting a picture, a tribute to Michael, who was my friend, when this woman had a red carpet at her fiance's funeral, I think that's a little bit more despicable. She was doing press at the funeral. How upset were you? And she didn't cry, so she didn't need any makeup touch-ups.
This is a garbage human that President Trump thought was suitable to place in the White House to represent the black community. And these buck-dancing black conservatives and their white masters here on the conservative plantation love to defend snakes like Omarosa until she bites them. And of course, they love to attack a right-winger like me who calls them out on their bullshit. Now, don't get me wrong. I am so happy that Donald Trump is our president. He's doing a great job for America and Americans, whether they want to admit it or not. But I am disgusted by these people catering to the black community they care nothing about. The black community is not responsible for getting Trump elected as president. So you have to ask yourself, why are they trying so hard to pretend that they give a damn about the black community? Could it be white guilt, virtue signaling, or are they trying to prove that the Democrats are the real racist? This is Tree from treeoflogic.com. If this video caused you so much butthurt that you're starting to experience anal bleeding, please vote down the video, call me names, and then go fuck yourself. Later, taters!